Looks like we're actually connected this time. Yay! Well, good evening and welcome back there, National Soccer League fans. A testament to our quality here in this league, in this stream. We are dedicated to making amends for our mistakes right away, and due to that little streaming blip that cost you the Mayflowers Terminators game, or Mayflowers Kodiaks game, pardon me, which in truth wasn't much of a contest. Kodiaks ran riot there 4-0 and now joint top the table. So we're giving you a little bonus coverage tonight of this game here. These teams agreed to a slightly adjusted kickoff time out here in Stanislaus Stadium in Sacramento, Northern California. The snow falling here seemingly across the continent tonight. It is our final game of Tuesday night action, and it's a real interesting battle as far as parity on the league table. We'll look now at the lineups and talk about the positions in the table in just a moment. First up is the Condors. Unfortunate news for them. Quincy Kamaidet in the game last week was injured. Saw it was a foot injury. He tried to play on through the game, gave it a shot after halftime, quickly withdrawn. Broken metatarsal, out for up to 6 weeks, could be longer. Looking at a lengthy spell on the sidelines, but this does solve the selection headache of Madsen Rodriguez versus Luis Silva up top. Now they can both play, with Kamaidet facing a lengthy absence on the sidelines. Terminators, similar injury problems for them recently as well, with Alexander Rodchenko last week, torn ACL. They bring in Scooper Jameis this past game to replace him, and he goes down with a serious injury, a torn PCL. So really struggling for depth at the attacking position, and now Edgar Ayala comes in for his first start of the season. Has been sprinkled in a few substitute appearances off the bench, so both teams not quite at an injury crisis yet, but certainly the depth of their rosters respectively being tested here. Condors at home. Terminators looking to get us underway. Their 6-game win streak did come to an end last week in a 2-1 battle against the Kodiaks, who are now top of the league. But they're on the road again here. Another tough test today. Condors with a big 4-3 win here last week. They're home again. And it is 9th place versus 11th place. A real tough battle. Silva sprinting away, hacked down by Wazowski. He could be in trouble here. Free kick, no further action from the ref. Early foul, letting it slide. Two teams, though, in great form. Condors with 3 wins in their last 5 games. Terminators with 4 of their last 5. But conversely, Condors getting the win last week. Terminators taking the loss. So evenly matched on the table, evenly matched in terms of the recent form. And from 35 yards out, Saturnino looking to break the evenness. And McDonald's headed into his own goal! Oh no! Saturnino floats in a devastating ball. And per NSL League standards, that will count as an assist regardless of if the last touch was an own goal off a Terminators player or not. Saturnino so credited with the assist either way. And it is McDonald heading it into his own net. There's a big moment in this match. Terminators down early again here. They were similarly conceding in the first 10 minutes against the Kodiaks. Lockwood just loses that one in the snow maybe. Trying to help him out with this high contrast yellow ball, red lines to try and stand out from the white field, but he lost it in the lights there maybe. And Terminators go down early again here. So their seesaw roller coaster season continues. 4 straight losses to open the campaign, followed by 6 straight wins, and now early on losing for the 2nd straight game in a row. So a season of runs for this Terminators team. A lot of action left in this one though, but the Condors have come out hot. And they're moving forward again with Madsen Rodriguez back from injury. Cooper hacks him down. Oh! Heard absolutely clattered into. I saw Benazet, and it was called for an offside. So the foul doesn't even count. There's no further action from the referee. Hearn fuming with the call, saying it doesn't matter. The contact was reckless and was made regardless of whether or not the ball was dead. So 2 interesting no calls from this ref. Actually 3 in the game already. Madsen Rodriguez, good to see him back after a 5-game absence due to a broken arm. He's been lively today here, so has this Condors team as a whole. Saturnino not able to keep that one in bounds. Puts it into touch. So this is a big opening start for the Condors here. A win today moves them up 1 spot in the table to 8th, but closing in on 7th and 6th place as well. Terminators, even with a win here, the highest they can go is 9th, but still a marked improvement for them. Here's Hearn trying to get his side back on level terms. Cox. Nice ball. Deku sorting out his feet. Good little shimmy there to Hearn. Trying to find Ayala around the back, and Acosta in the lineup today as well. I can't remember what happened with him. I'm trying to think. Oh, that's right. Vassal Barris, another player suspended for the Condors, 2 yellow cards in a row. So he's serving a 1-game suspension. So that's right. Johnny Acosta in on the lineup for the first time today this season. And involved there, puts that ball behind for a corner. Nice defending from him. First corner kick of the match for either team. The Terminators with this one with 11 minutes on the clock. Short corner to Edgar Ayala. Clipping it in toward the top of the box. Valentina with a big header away. Stays with Terminators are Deku from range, and Mason well held.
James is still at the park, so I think we're out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But the ice
Useless
cream
piece
is
of
about
freaking
ready.
crap.
If you want to come up and
Did
make
you start
Sundays.
trying it?
Here's
Turning,
Mason.
Sorry.
Balancing the ball, waiting.
No, I don't
Some
know what
early time wasting.
Theirs is vanilla. I can't think
Faulkner
of
now, and he's giving it straight away. Hold on, guys. Jeez. Faulkner into the box now.
Oh, there's 2 people watching.
Clipped in, and Mason didn't get it.
They need to hear what's going on. Uh-oh, we love you so much.
What's cool?
Terminators on this ball again, trying to move forward. Nice ball around the back to Faulkner, growing in the game.
Yeah.
Dominguez wins the challenge. Cox trying to whip it into the box. Should be Mason's ball, and it is. Back with the Condors now. Can move away from their defensive areas. Here is Etienne Benezet. Fighting with... Ooh, Wrzowski sat him down. That doesn't happen often. Manson Rodriguez now trying to get around Cooper. Crumpling Luis Silva. Back to the Terminators. It's a strange way to start a game with an own goal. Opening the scoring here, but so far since then been evenly matched. Cox has grown in strength as this season has gone on. His first season in a full-time starting role. Here's Deku. A lot of space to the left with Ansa. Found it. Nice turn from Ansa. Into the feet of Andrew Hearn. What a save from Mason. Kick save on the goal line. Nice spin and shot from Hearn, who was held without a goal last week for the first time in a few matches. But it is the second corner of the game and goes in favor of the visitors once again, despite the 1-0 lead to the hosts. So let's see if they can conjure up here. Went short last time. Ayala comes as an option again, and Deku takes it. Ayala looking to put it in towards Andrew Hearn. Back post! Textbook Terminators play! Rolling back the years. Edgar Ayala crossing it into Hearn, just like how it used to always be back in the day. And Hearn is back on the score sheet, just like last week. They concede early, and then after 25 minutes, they score. Hearn on the score sheet. 1-1 here in Stanislas Stadium. Game on. No one closes down the corner, and then with Ayala, crafty veteran player, he has that much time and space. He's going to pick out a decent ball. And then the Condors realize what's happening. It's too late. Hearn, towering header over the defender. No chance. Buries that one. Back on the score sheet today, Andrew Hearn. Moves into second on the scoring charts for the time being. His 13th goal of the season in just 12 games. Just like that, we are all level here. Plenty of time left in this one to sort out the remaining blows, as still relatively early on first half action here. Already proving to be a much more exciting contest than the last game. The Kodiaks absolutely dismantling the Mayflowers, who have taken their 5th loss in their last 6 games. Kodiaks are flying high right now. They're top of the table. Or second on the table due to a tiebreaker, technically, with the Pioneers. But Pioneers and Green Galaxy at the top in action later this week. Bad foul on Wrzowski, and we play on. Could be a yellow card for Madsen Rodriguez after the fact. And the Condors survive the attack for now. Half an hour on the clock. 1-1 here. Terminators have stormed back after an unfortunate own goal opened the scoring. Going to get back to winning ways. Again, their 6-game win streak was ended by the Kodiaks last week, who won again earlier tonight. Here come the Condors, though, with Luis Silva back in the lineup. Jimenez clipping it in, and Lockwood saves and clutches it on the goal line. Just the wrong choice there from Adriano Jimenez. Up it goes long. Brilliant ball to Hearn. Well held. Such an interesting story this season. The Terminators, two-time champions in the league, of course. Looking for the three-peat. Got off to a horrible start. 4 straight losses, including 3 of those at home. Since then, though, they have righted the ship and righted it quickly. Got 2 those veteran players, Andrew Hearn, Deku, Lockwood in the goal. All have been massive since week 5. Oh, Cox, what a spin there. Deku goes long for Ayala. What can he do with it here? Maybe think about a cross to Hearn again. Has it to his feet instead. Hearn on the turn. Valentinov blocks it away as far as the edge of the box, and Acosta. And Mason has it at his feet. Playing around the back a bit nervously here. Condors not afraid to tempt fate. Salpenese wins the header. And Estrada with a nice ball forward. Luisilva trying to flip away, and McDonald hacked down another no call from the referee. Lockwood has it at his feet. Bit nervy, not known for his technical ability and distribution. Had a near howler last week. He rolled the ball directly to Kodiak's forward, Izaldin Abdul Rashid, but made the corresponding save in some style. Given away there by Hearn. Madsen Rodriguez has been lively since coming back into the side, proving to be a nice signing for this team, and Lockwood didn't come for that. Brzezowski able to cut it out. Hearn held up in play, and there is the posthumous yellow card for Silva for the challenge about 10 odd minutes ago. Last time the ball was stopped. Testament to how open, flowing back and forth this game has been. Bad foul there. Lucky not to be worse. It was very, very late. Was Hearn called for the handball there, so it will be a Condors free kick as we wind down the first half. Under 5 minutes left. Plus added time, of course. Dominguez. Oh, Salpenese has found his way through somehow. Could they score again? They can't! Oh! Just like that, the Condors back in front. 2 attacks, 2 goals. And Luisilva busts a move. Ripples the back of the net here. They just hang in there, stay alive. Terminators think it's offside, and they don't track back. Big Mac, Big Coop asleep on the bus, and Silva pops up right between them. What a ball from Salpenese. It's a bit of a shank in the end, but if you're going to shank it, might as well shank the top corner. And just like that, the Condors, who had an early lead, score late in the first half. And it's 2-1 to the host, right on the brink of halftime.
Hun?
What?
Are you okay?
No. So Terminators, for all their fighting and success in getting level, trail again here, just like they did at the beginning of the half. Surely too late to find an equalizer, but they will have the second half to rally and try and find a win. Otherwise, it's going to be a second consecutive defeat for them. Here's Faulkner trying to whip in one last cross, maybe, for the big man Hearn, who scored a header today already. Cox lost out to Shachalotto. What a ball from the left back as well. Condors looking to maintain the possession of this ball, maintain the 2-1 lead going into halftime. Maybe a little bit more. Acosta finding a lot of space on this right wing, and he's traveling forward. Puts it back for Saturnino. 1 assist on the day already. Corner. Condors with a chance to swing in a late ball and roll the dice. The last kick of the first half. Another look at this. Luisilva finished now from inside the 6-yard box. Right-footed volley into the top corner. Write that down, AI. Lotto. Corner in. Nice ball, and Big Coop is there. Tough team to score against in the air. So, interesting first half. 2-1 on the scoreline. Condors with an early goal and a late goal. It is a lead, but the Terminators still well within this contest. Hearn with the goal that brought his team level. Canceled out at the end of halftime. We'll be right back with 45 more in our final game. The snow falling here in Northern California. 2-1 to the home team. Be right back with the second half action. Fats! Ooh! What? Didn't say that. Come back!
Oh, it's only...
Get some play-by-play and say something. Come on.
No!
Why?
I don't want to.
These co-commentators are absolutely useless these days. Here come the
ready.
Condors. I'm finishing the freaking game. You know that. You know this is important to me. You're kind of rude and disruptive. Hun, you are. Wow! Cut out. Sorry, unruly fan broke into the press box there. Was trying to wrestle me away from the mic. Piece of crap! Tick! Here is Hearn trying to spurn his team into victory here. Nice 1-2 with Cox, but Johnny Acosta into the lineup today, and he's been rock solid back there. Here's Luis Silva. Big touch on the turn, but it's worked out. And Adriano Jimenez has the ball now. A couple of skills. Ball rolls inside. And Estrada trying to find inroads in there. Silva to make it 3! Lockman with a save! And follow-up! Gobbled up as well. Somehow the Condors can't make it 3-1. That is Lockwood. He's not the most gifted, the most agile, but from point blank in a 1v1 situation, he is the man you want. Time and time again, he has done this and keeps his side in this game here. They're going to need more from these attackers. Again, thin in the attacking depth. 2 serious injuries in the last 2 weeks. Tough break for the Terminators, but got to try and fight on here. All good teams have to have depth and resilience, but here come the Condors with someone to make it 3! Somehow the big man gets down to it. Silva should have had a hat-trick today. What a save from Peter Lockwood again from point blank. Cox on the ball now in the midfield. Here's Ansah. See if either team, especially the Terminators trailing, might think about looking to the substitutes bench to try and tilt the game back in their favor. Another misplaced ball going forward. And Condors have been tidy in possession today. Nice passing methodically through the lines. Here's Sambeneze again with 1 assist on the day. Cuts it back. Nicely done for Madsen Rodriguez. Cutting inside. Nice pace. Good drive in direction to this run. And Lockwood across to cut it out. Side looks a lot better with Madsen Rodriguez in the lineup for sure. The late acquisition from the Revenants. And has cemented himself into the starting lineup when he's been healthy. Here come the Terminators, though, trying to get forward again. It's Deku. Bit of a quiet day for him and Ansah so far. Hearn hacked down. It will be a free kick as Leonardo Dominguez went in on the challenge and did not get the ball. Hearn saying it's not the first time. Why did it take so long to book him? And that was another late one. The boot was high. Oh my goodness, that could have been a red. Madsen Rodriguez still being nursed back to full match fitness, and with the Condors leading, it's a defensive change. Roy O'Sullivan comes on just past the hour mark on the clock, and just outside the 18-yard box, it's Ryan Ansah with a long free kick staring down the goal. Might go for it here, and just over the bar onto the top of the net. 1 more yard back, and that might have found the top corner. Ansah has a decent free kick on him, but from that range, needed to be perfect, and it just wasn't quite. So Terminators running out of time here. The opportunities becoming increasingly few and far between. Condors looking to grab another big win against a top-of-the-table team here, proving that they are a playoff-caliber team. Here's Ralph Cox. Nice run from him down the line with Sachalotto chasing. Skips away from him. Towards Hearn. What a ball! Oh my goodness! Ralph Cox! With a solo run of inspiration! And dishes out a world-class ball to Andrew Hearn. Mason, caught in 2 minds, doesn't come for it. And punished again by the big noggin of Andy. Playing like Matt McDuffie out there, just winning every aerial duel in the box. What a header this is. Over Valentinov, who's normally so dominant in the air, but nobody can stop this man when he gets a clean ball and a clean jump and a clean contact, which he so often does. What a header. Hearn, the second of the day, and ties the league leader, Isaac Powers, at the top of the scoring charts with 14 goals. Joint top scorer, Andrew Hearn, with his second. And we're level here again with just over 20 minutes to play. It's game on again in Stanislaus. 2-2 on the scoreline. Haha, no ice cream. It's going to be extra time. Here is Etienne Sambeneze. So twice the Condors have led, twice the Terminators and Andrew Hearn's head have equalized. Where do we go from here? Will the Terminators finally have a lead in this game? Will the Condors take their third lead of the game, or will it stay deadlocked and head to extra time? All options still on the table here with 20 minutes to play. Here goes Edgar Ayala. Both the wingman, Ayala and Cox, with a masterful ball, looking for Hearn again to the back post! Just overhit for him, and Deku, nice control, scoops it back. Here's Cox on the turn, Ralph Cox! Cutting back for Andrew Hearn has the lead for the Terminators! They lead at last, and Hearn, the big man, with another hat-trick on the season, and this time he is king atop the scoring charts. Passes Isaac Powers for the first time this season. Andrew Hearn, 15th goal, third of the day. Terminators lead 3-2. What a game. What a performance from this man, Andrew Hearn. We've seen it time and time again. Improvisation. He scored 2 with his head. This one, another cross. Brilliant Edgar Ayala. What a difference he's made coming into the team today. 2 assists in his first start of the season. And we used to see it all the time back in the day. People thought Ayala's best years were behind him. Maybe the Terminators did too, but he's been in vintage form today. That connection's still fit and firing as good as it ever was. So now the Condors trailing for the first time, and it's just 15 minutes left to play in front of their home fans. Can they find an equalizing goal here? They looked bright for so much of the first half, but the second half haven't really had a whole lot of chances to speak about. And the Terminators, what a result this would be for them. Down 2 starting attackers on the road against the 9th place team, looking to move up into 9th with a win here. Ayala, nice ball from Cox into the middle, it goes. Valentinov there again, Hearn not able to get his head to that one. Cross was just overhit. Silva trying to skip away, nice run from him. Sambeneze has him on the return, but the angle was tight. Goes back and sends it to Adriano Jimenez. Here's Saturnino. Condors working the space nicely for this attack. Jimenez, Sambeneze in behind the line. Sambeneze cuts it back. Jimenez! Taking his time and taking too much time, but has it back for Estrada. Sambeneze flashes one! Lockwood, well held, and gobbles it up again. Just 10 minutes left to play here. Oh, Warzowski, the composure. Coolly done. Hansa. Terminators trying to keep the pressure on here. Haven't made any changes on the day yet. To think now that they have the lead, they would start thinking about making some to at least wind the clock, if nothing else. Condors with just the one change. Bring on Estrada when they were up 2-1. Bring on O'Sullivan, pardon me, for Hudson Rodriguez. And since then they have looked dim on offense and conceded twice. So not a good change at all. Here's Faulkner to put it to bed, and Sachalotto's across. But time is winding down now. It's now or never for the Condors. Here they go with him and is in behind. Runners free on the left. Goes instead to the right. Sambeneze skipping away. Where's the back post? Can you pick him up? Sambeneze goes for it. Oh, he's in the post. Condors denied an equalizer by the woodwork, and Warzowski clears his lines. Still with the home team though. Estrada. Luis Silva. Jimenez, is there another twist in the tail here? Sachalotto in behind. Cutting it back. McDonald blocked out again. One ball forward by Estrada again. Mopping up everything at the top of the box. Jimenez giving away. Poor ball. Oh, Faulkner with another moment. Lockwood heads out of his own net. Nearly the second own goal of the game. Oh, would have been a shame, but somehow Lockwood maintained his composure. And then here goes Ralph Cox. There's space in behind. Faulkner on the run. See, just 3 minutes of added time. Condors are in real trouble here. There's not a lot they can do at this point. Terminators just keeping this ball in the corner. Veteran move. Forced into a goal kick, though, Faulkner. Just 2 minutes to play. The Terminators still leading here. What a game it's been. Substitutions now, probably for both teams, you have to assume. And Ernie Powell's on for Ralph Cox. First and last change of the day for the Terminators, most likely none for the Condors. Had 2 rookie attackers, Nurasel Karimov and Robert Boroth. They could have brought on, but no. They've taken off their attacker, Hudson Rodriguez, for a defensive mid, and since then, no changes. So, interesting man management here, and looks like it's going to come back to bite them as the Terminators are going to hold on here. They trailed twice, 3 times. They equalized and took the lead, and now all 3 points are theirs. Referee's final whistle. There it is. Terminators with a huge win on the road here. Condors beaten at home in a 3-2 thriller. Instant classic here in Stanislaus Stadium. Andrew Hearn, the man of the match. 3 goals, a hat trick And not only that, but he's moved clear alone atop the league scoring chart with his 15th goal of the season, grabbing 13, 14, and 15 all here today in match week 12. What a game this was, but Andrew Hearn, inevitable as ever. I'll leave you here with full match highlights, and that concludes our coverage of Tuesday night action. We'll be back tomorrow with some more games coming your way. Terminators are up into ninth. Ooh. Hey.
What? Is it over?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
What the hell was that?